I want to make a game called Spiral World. I've had it in my head since I was a kid. An action-adventure, puzzle horror, point-and-click game. The name Spiral World has multiple meanings, and in the course of this video you will decipher what this actually means. Well, I want to create a game where for all choices there aren't really just one. When you hear that, you may think open world or fight styles to choose from, like stealth or blunt forward, stacking elements like fire and oil, mercy or fight, meaningful consequences or replayability. I personally think of modularity and generating unique content for all interactions. I want things to switch up from a calm talk with an NPC, which should not be forced, so you should not be in any way forced to do anything. You can do whatever you want, not in like a sandbox way, to a kraken attack into sea. I want actions to have consequences. This is very hard to implement, so not on scale, but I can try my best. A good feeling to have is also, why did I do that when this would have been easier? So like a game where you can, like I said, do a lot of things, but that doesn't mean that the thing that you're actually doing isn't the best way. So you have like multiple ways, and there's definitely the most optimal way, but then there's also the easiest to the way that is easiest to discover. I've actually prepared some things that I did as a kid. These are old drawings of me, not of me, but that I did. Oh. Make this a little bigger, so you can already see there's some variety here. And this is obviously not everything. Also, I drew some things when I was older, or I am old now. For example, this one is actually not new, but I did that when I was older than my first ever drawing that had a game design in its mind. Can really in my head I can remember drawing this. This was definitely the first like concept of a game that I had. You would start in like a field, you were lying there, and then I don't know, some I can barely remember, but I was thinking like you wake up in a field knowing nothing, like in a actual game where you play a character, you do generally know nothing about the world, and basically in every game, I don't know what the sickness is called, I can put it on screen where you forget everything. And it's in German here because, well, I'm from Switzerland, so I did write in German, even though my native language is Swiss German. I wrote just German because I had it in school. You can see Anfangsitems, which means the items you get on the start. Rüstung, I think that's armor. I think I wrote Rüstung, 5 hearts, and Geld means money. So I have like a currency, lives, and armor and inventory and stuff like that. And here, Herzkanister, an Herz hinzufügen. Like in Zelda, you have like these heart chamber thingies that like add one singular heart to your max health. And what did I wrote here? Man muss eine Keykarte, um das Tor zu öffnen. Öffnen ist mit 2F. This means that we need a key card for the this door here to open, and this would like advance you to like a second thing. This almost looks like Pokemon. You can see like paper here that is a little ripped. See, like, I think that's water here, and then you're like at the dock. So we have the first quest. This door, like, search the village. Oh, you can see the sun and the two clouds that will probably resemble this part here. So we'll probably start up here and then go in here. This obviously has nothing to do with Spiral World, but it's interesting to look at what... I don't know how old I was. I was like 9 or so, I don't know. I can't remember. I only remember like thinking of this. Probably go down here and explore the thingy thing. And then the second quest would be: Gehe in den Shop und kaufe ein Schwert. Gehe in Schmiede. It's ripped here, so I can't read it, but it means go to the smith. And I do some things here, like there's the Schmiede, the smith, and the shop. If you see, that's a sh in German, but in English it would be just sh. Same thing, but just another extra key. So here you have like this, just like this village here. I think I've been explaining it quite good, but it's just like a very simple idea I had, that you just explore and find stuff, and then you go and open that door. Not really an interesting gameplay, obviously, but it was my first idea really of a game. So where next should I go? Alright, this drawing here, I think I did this is the second drawing of the first, or maybe not the second, but a different idea at a different time, I don't know. What we see here is I don't know, water and sand, then guys, coconut trees, oats. You can see here that does not say bird, that says build, which says image. You also have like, almost looks like a little bit, no, it does not look like Doom, what am I saying? Looks like a RPG style thingy, I don't know. Then you see here, you died, you dead, which means, well, I didn't know English that well when I was a kid, so it means died, obviously, you death here. So we see these guys here, I think they're protecting like this ball or whatever that is. And they have like 2 hearts, or 4 hearts. Because I have like a half heart here, so it means 4. Schadenprofil. This means damage per 5 seconds. I don't really know what context that is in. Schrumpfkokosnuss means like getting smaller. That a coconut that you eat that you like get smaller in. I guess that's like this blue one here, I don't know. Then we have an orange. We have grapes, apple, and nut, and coconut. Yeah, nothing really interesting here. But I did draw that when I was 9 or so. Let's go to something interesting. Here, this was basically the first like drawing where I was like, I want to have like tutorial and then like different levels, and that's like where spiral world like started in some way. This is not the first idea, but this explains why the name Spiral World exists now, that I'm gonna choose. You have like this nice city in the middle where you're gonna start. Then you have like this ugly ring outside with battle things like barbed wire and stuff like that, and water, like a no man's land basically. Then we have like an old magician that is in the door here. I've completely forgot about that, to be honest. Alles, was kann verkaufen. Everything is selling. Then like there's, I don't know, a box and 5 coins, I don't know. Equator. Oh, this is the equator. I don't know what I did. Maybe I had that in school. Like, that's the big city in the middle. Oh, I can't read that. Maybe I can translate it when I'm editing. And this is scuba gear, I think. Maybe, I have no clue. And I've completely forgot to mention. Wer das liest ist dumm. So who reads that is dumb. Yeah. Thank you very much, old me. And what do we have? What was the first drawing? Oh, right here. This was like the... Sorry that it's flipped. When I'm editing, I'm definitely gonna flip it so you can see it better. What we see here is Z World, like Z World. The game name is Z World. I don't know, but this definitely explains why I have the world in the name. Let me get a little bit closer here. We have Easter egg. Dörf. Oh, Dörfer. Like villages. We have a train halt. And a tree. And a city. So this seems like an RPG kind of thing. And you can see the world here, which I think you will start here. Then you go up a bit. Stuff like that. I don't know what that is. But I think that's the border here, and these are like the different things. Then you go there. Maybe you start in the city, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Alright. And then I have like a little note that I have. Then we have like scratched out tutorial from my game. And the name would be Spiral Adventure. So this is like the second idea I had, which, I don't know, Spiral Adventure sounds a little dumb, to be honest. Spiral World sounds way better. Then I think I combined these two and made like Spiral World. And I also had like a concept of spiral cards. You can see here you have the map. I have no clue, but now that I'm looking back at it, I've played a little bit of World of Warcraft a long time ago. And I don't know, it looks kind of like that, to be honest. And then we have Cut the Rope guy, I don't know. A weird furry guy, what the fuck. Dumb cannon, a melon with a gun. I don't know what I did here, but you can see folds of the paper. Then let's go through the poster art I did. You can see Spiral World. Does not look good, to be honest, obviously. But can also already foreshadow like the boss. And this is, I don't know, maybe crayon. See like the guy here, the weird house, lava, or lava. I don't know the English word. The moon. And this is my first drawing I did of like the final boss. You can see like the Jester hat, mechanical parts, and the drill hand, the fists with the spider legs. Obviously, like this should represent a skull, but also I was a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. That's why I did like mechanical stuff and shit like that. Let's go to the other drawings I did of the boss. Here, for example, this has more of the skull in it, with the Jester hat and the arms. And Leben. Oh, Leben, which means 200 hit points. And I have like different attacks. I don't know why I drew like numbers, even though I have no clue how to balance it. Wenn sagt, I like Transe. What the fuck? So I have like a really bad typo here in German, but this basically means when he says I like trains, and I'm not gonna explain the joke actually. But it's not a joke. It's like a typo, and it was from the I don't know, ADSDFE. I don't know the thing, but I don't know. Maybe I had like inspiration of that and thought it was really funny, and then a train comes by, and they come from like left and right. That's what it says here. That's the second, and then I have like this iteration here. Like you have the train attack, you have the laser attack, you have like rockets, and something spiraling here. And he has like a magic attack where he summons things. But I can already guarantee that this will not be in the game, because I changed it a little bit and it will be way better obviously. But I'm not gonna spoil it yet. I'm gonna have that in different devlogs that I'm making. Also here we have Spiral World. Then we have like the Jester hat here, and I have a nice sword and different things. And this actually also came from, I had like a game with my brother, which the game was called Zeichnungskampf, which translates to drawing fight, where we literally drew a bunch of monsters and a castle. With the castle has like layers that you can attack, and then you can like have like special effects. Like if you destroy this layer, I drew like a Tesla tower, and every of his like things that he drew took like 1 damage. Or you can also add like a guardian to like one of the layers that says stop, I'm only effective. You can only damage me with electricity and stuff like that. It was definitely fun, and it definitely inspired some shit. I don't know, you have like a guy with a mask, pear-shaped head. Yes. What is that? I forgot. They have like the Illuminati sign. Then we have the world. Then we have like a black hole, schwarzes Loch. Kind of amazes me because like in Fortnite you had a black hole event, and I can remember when I was a kid that I just stared at that black hole for like an hour Then I realized I had to go to sleep, which was stupid. And kind of funny that I did it here, but you can also see like the world here, and then he took over or some shit like that. Then you have like this, the 4 people, the bow, the shield, the fighter, and the magician. This tutorial, the tutorial, and then they sealed him away or something like that. And then that's probably the fight tutorial, and then you woke up, and then you need to do something. It's not gonna be like that in the game, but that's what I imagined here. And like all games, or like all things grew up console. This looks very bad, to be honest, looking back at it. It's like a worse version of the DS, the 3DS, all things that I played on. That means schwarz, like black. That I think my pencil wasn't good enough to color the whole thing here in black. And then you have like grip things and like the joystick, 5 buttons, top and bottom thing. Just the DS, I suppose. Then we have UI design here that I drew. Let's look at this. In the middle is the person, obviously. Then you have the button for your inventory, the quests tab. I think that's settings, I don't know. Lives. Magic? I don't know, I can't remember, but that's the build scherm, the screen of the game. The avatar. And then what I'm gonna do is you have like armor, Rüstung, Kleidung, the clothes, and special. I'm gonna do something similar, not that, but I like the idea of having like multiple armor things and not just 4 or 5 like specific ones, like head, the torso, and pants, shoes, almost like in Minecraft. It's gonna be way more specific, like you can have like an earring, you can have a excuse me, I'm recording this late, you can see 1:30. You can have like a left kneecap protection thing, and then like a just different kind of things. Then I also was thinking about tag types, like you have like in fighting games you have like the punch, double punch, Feuersplitzen, that sounds weird. The fire, like spitting fire, the superpower, like the Drehungsschlag, like the turning punch, almost Hadouken-mäßig, jump, and the steering, WSD obviously. And maybe these colors represent the thing here, like we have extremely warm and mega cold, like really cold. Not really what I'm gonna do, but interesting to look at. Here are some equipment things that I drew, and yeah, different ideas. Definitely they're not gonna look like that, obviously. Kind of funny that this looks like iron, this looks like stone. Did not think of that, obviously. Maybe there was electricity here. And I think that's the bigger one, and that's like a dagger type. This almost looks like Warhammer here. Like the saw thing, and the shield looks nice. And I can remember A drawing that I threw out because I was mad, and my family made fun of me. Me open up Paint to show you what I drew. Then you're probably gonna laugh at me. Well, here's my redrawing of it. It's not accurate because it was on paper and I put a lot more effort in it. And basically they made fun of me because it looks like a different kind of device, like a pleasuring device. And looking back at it, it's very funny, but still I call it the Spiral World Sword. It was supposed to be like a magical diamond sword, almost like in Minecraft. But it's still hilarious to think about it. Now away from that. Where can I be next? Oh, not this. Let's go back. This here. I liked drawing armor and stuff like that. This is like, I don't know, Freddy Krueger mask. Then I have like this massive red stain here. Nice. Pull over. We have like the special, we have the Illuminati armor. I don't know what I was thinking then. I think it was like because of the meme, I don't know. And then there was also like the MLG thing that I thought was really funny. Then the Todes helm, the death helmet, which is like the Jester hat, almost like the other thing that we saw. Oh shit! I just realized this is 50% damage. I think then it was damage reduction. I was thinking, almost it's very OP. Go here. And I don't know, these were different elements, and they have like the robot, fire, plant, water, lightning, normal, psycho, oh, psychic, like, then air, like, and stone, almost like Pokemon, but the inspiration didn't come from Pokemon. Actually, it was from a different game where we have like this wolf, and then you have like gene manipulation of the wolf, that you add like a giant like claws or like water breathing on stuff like that, poison dart things, which I enjoyed playing as a kid. And I was thinking here that you have like these pets, but I'm not gonna do that. Well, I'm gonna do something like this. Gene manipulation mask, not that. And here, Spiral World 1, which has this boss. And I'm not gonna do two things for Spiral X. This looks stupid and looking back at it. And then we have like, this is a spoiler for the second final boss that you will encounter in the game. I'm not gonna change it because I think I really like the design actually. What it actually is, it's the head from here, just here. After you're gonna see like a bigger version of it, and I don't know what I drew here. These are like things YouTube. I was watching a lot of YouTube back in the day. Actually still now, to be honest, but I have no clue what they are, to be honest. This is a slime, a broom, and you have like, oh, that's like a piranha plant, yeah. I think it was Minecraft because it's all square. This means Sonstigers, like random things. Oh, Sunseeker pets. Like random pets. This means copy, which I have no clue what it's supposed to mean in this context. Maybe Spiral 1 copy. Then you may see this guy here. This is old drawing. I don't remember. I remember having like a cleaner version of it, or maybe I was just biased back then and really thought this would look cool or something like that. Well, it does look cool, to be honest. It looks really cool. But definitely gonna need some changes. Because like this excess blood does not look cool. The eye looks definitely really nice. And like this glass dome of an eye looks also really nice. I'm definitely gonna use that. Exposed organs, definitely gonna do that. And can already spoiler that you need to go inside the boss here. It's really nice. And I also drew like a Poseidon thingy. You can see my hand. My hand here in the reflection. Oh no, not in reflection. In the shadow. Taking a picture. And oh, I signed this, so that's literally my name here. That's why it's blacked out. Oh, and what I'm thinking, this actually was like a VR design for the game, where instead of like the handheld device that I was thinking, you have like the goggles where you can see shit, and then you have like something you put in the phone. This was modeled by my iPod I had back in the day. I have like game items here. I have no clue. And what does this say here? Man muss zu einem Gameladen gehen und die geben dir den Code und das Gerät. Oh, alright. So what I wrote here, you need to go to the store and get a code and device to play the game. I forgot what Satura is. Let me actually look it up really quick. Oh, right. Satura was a cool movie that I totally suggest you should watch. If you were wondering what's behind that, was Scribbles, like a VR head idea, but I switched to goggles. And that was that. And then I also had like different game ideas. This was like the most interesting one I had, because it looks a little intriguing to be honest. It almost looks like golf, or like Bad Piggies, or like the Box Trolls game, the mobile game, or almost like that stick fight game. Oh shit, no. I remember playing like a war game on mobile where you had like, it was all really dark and you had like to buy like tanks that go forward. Almost like Battle Cats, but then was also like a Battle Cats with stick fights, with stick figures that you also had like these, that you upgraded to like then to robots. Then you had also like this gun on your tower that you could shoot the enemy from like a really big distance actually. So here's my game. These are like levels, easy, medium and hard. Nothing important. I have like the level 1, green. I have no clue what it says here. I like this boss thing. I don't know, but it looks intriguing and I have no clue what game this actually is supposed to be. Kind of looks like golf almost. And that is that. And I also wanted to show a little bit that I also drew like anime stuff, that I only put in like the decent or like the interesting parts in, because I had a lot of like really bad drawings that it's really embarrassing to show, to be honest. Even though I was a kid and some people would say like, no, you should post it because like it's interesting to see. Like you have like these big artists that, or not big artists, like the like artists that want to learn drawing like a kid again. And this video also has like reflecting, like not reflecting, but has like my kids' drawings, and just wanted to demonstrate how I drew as a kid, and also drew that as a kid. I'm definitely gonna need to flip it while editing, like an eye, and you have proportions, and obviously I drew Hatsune Miku. To be honest, does not look good. I drew from reference, and the holy shit, the arms. This is definitely not an arm. Yeah, just to show you that what I drew back in the day. And AYOO. Take old biddies there. Was that everything? I think that was everything. Nope, forgot this. This is like a second like thing where you have like the character here with a lot of stats, the inventory that switches from open to closed when you're clicking on it. Really revolutionary, I know. Have a pre-selected, pre-selected places of things to put. I don't know, random shit here. What I really like is that when I was a kid, that I also like today like the concepts of having like bunch of like meters, or like you have magic, we have armor, just a bunch of numbers, and I think that's interesting to see. And I also play like modded Minecraft where they have like magic and stuff like that, and I think I took it from there, but I really like the concept of having like multiple meters, like magic and stuff like that. You have to look out for. But can already spoil that. Well, oh shit, I forgot to show the thing I wanted to show. This will be Spiral World 1. This is the final map design that I'm choosing. I really like it. You have the city center, the no man's land. We have the big factory, die große Fabrik. You have the pyramids. You have like a cult, große Sekte, a big cult. Graveyard. A bunch of dungeons in a forest. Then like this split world. You have the Titans. Fucking voice crack. Ignore that, please. You have a volcano, you have like a village that's defending against the Titans. And then you have a big cube. And the big cube was an inspiration from Aperture Science, the Portal 2 game, or also Portal 1, which has like testing chambers in it and prototype things that you can use there, which is really nice. This will be Spiral World 1. There's different things here. But what I will be creating is Spiral World 0, because honestly, this is a big game that I want to create, and obviously you don't want to start big here, you want to start small by dividing and conquering. That's how it goes. That's why I'm starting with Spiral World 0. I've already have like a bunch of things planned and a bunch of drawings that I also made, not only as a kid but also when I was grown. Also drawings when I was 18. And basically this is probably the introduction of the what do I call it, the devlog. This is probably not devlog 1, this is devlog 0, because I didn't really talk about the game, I don't really have a prototype, but this is definitely putting my idea out in the world and also giving you like a view of what kid me was thinking and stuff like that. Yes. And yeah, this was it for the video, and I'm probably gonna stream game development soon, but I first want to choose a real game engine, because actually I've already started with game development, but the problem lies in choosing the right game engine, because like you saw, there was like Pokemon graphics and stuff like that, top down. I'm talking like Pokemon Black and White. That's actually what the first Pokemon I played was, top down. Really bad graphics looking back at it, and I wouldn't enjoy creating like this Pokemon top down style or like old Zelda style game, because I don't know, I want to create something that is 3D. So it's either gonna be Unity, the game engine that I actually created like a version of it, or maybe Node.js or like JavaScript with a 3D library. I also made like a Spiral World version on that, but in 2D graphics, which turned out really bad, to be honest. So this is probably gonna be Unity, definitely not Unreal Engine, because I have no clue how C++ works, and well, I do have an idea. I also can understand code, but I don't really want to fuck around with pointers and stuff like that. Maybe I've completely no clue, because I've actually never touched a Unreal Engine. I've only touched JavaScript and Unity with C#. Also actually Golang, which has like similarity to C++, I think. And also with Rust. Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I do have microcontrollers that I coded with C++. But that has nothing to do with game design. Just like, yeah. This video is going too long. So yeah, this is it for Devlog 0. This is probably the... This will be the start of my journey and the devlog series that I will be creating around my game Spiral World.